Hello, I'm Stephen Mason, and welcome to Fast Forward Reviews.
Hello there, and welcome to Fast Forward Reviews, Episode 4, Season 4, the Limited Series, and this one's for Trespass. The year 1992. John Lee. I'm so happy. I am so happy because the budget for this movie is $15 million. Unlike Python and unlike Jack Frost and unlike Ski Patrol, I didn't have a budget, so the budget is $15 million. There we go. Awesome. Directed by Walter Hill, the guy who produced Aliens, the guy who directed War Warriors, and he said Once Were Warriors. Should have did a fast forward review for Warriors in New Zealand. Once Were Warriors, yeah, directed by Walter Hill, who went on to direct stuff like Last Man Standing and stuff like that. You know, he went on to create Deadwood. Do you know when he directed the first episode of Deadwood? Yeah, directed by Walter Hill, who mechanically did Warriors, not Once Were Warriors. Yep, Walter Hill. Written by, are you ready for this? In the 70s, are you ready for this? This isn't a Taylor Swift song. Written by Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis. Yeah, the guys who did Back to the Future. Guys who like Frighten Us and didn't do Frighten Us, did he? No, that was Universal and Peter Jackson, idiot. But yeah, written by Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis. People who would do Back to the Future. This is just after Back to the Future was hitting down, so again, making some money. Yeah, Trespass. Starring the late great Hudson, Bill Paxton. We miss you, Bill Paxton. Awesome. But it's just mental that Bill Paxton would get his name on top, because at the time, yeah, he'd been in Aliens, yes, he'd been in a few comedies, yes, there's a river right behind us, and he'd just been in Predator 2, or Predator 2 was coming out. But Bill Paxton, name checked over the top. Bill Paxton. If we're going to do this in order, Ice-T, and his second or third starring role after Ricochet and New Jack City. William Shatner. I always get his name wrong because it might be William Slander. It's Death from Bill and Ted. It's the baddie from Die Hard 2. Bill, he goes from Bill to Will to Billy. You know, William Shatner, Slander, that's him, Death. The motherfucking Ice Cube's in this. Ice Cube's in this, O'Shea Jackson himself. You know what I mean? He is absolutely awesome, Ice Cube. Should have put my little pop vinyl down there. But yeah, Ice Cube. Art Evans is in this. He is also in Die Hard 2. I'm going to make the effort by holding Snow and go Devox, Deluxe, White. He's also in Die Hard. He's Argyle. Yeah, so they didn't go too far away from Die Hard, did they? But yeah, he's in this. Stoney Jackson's in this. There's the script, but yeah, Stoney Jackson's in this. Hal Landan Jr. He also plays the dad in Bill and Ted. So yeah, take Bill and Ted, Die Hard 2. Yeah, he just, you know, Death, you know, he dies at the start, so Death kicks him off. Little Bill and Ted reference there. There's no women in this movie at all, and then Glenn Plummer's in it, who's mainly known to being like the guy who keeps getting his car stolen by Keanu Reeves, and then Jason Patrick in Speed 2. You know him. There's another reference to Bill and Ted. And last but not least, Tommy Tiny. I have so many different names, from Timmy, Tommy, Timmy Jr., Zeus. You know, the legend that is Tommy Lister. You know, what a miss. He died unfortunately end of last year. And Ice Cube and him, along with Smokey, hey Smokey! Chris Tucker will go along to start in Friday, but that's a connection to Friday, Ice Cube and Tommy Tiny Lister. What a legend he was, what a big guy, what a career he had. So that was the cast of the movie. Age rating for this movie is slap 18. Yeah, 18 rated, but get rid of that, made my life harder. It's now a 15 on Blu-ray, so there's a 15. But was an 18, but now a 15. I would have kept it an 18, but yeah. Next bit. It's on for 1 hour and 41 minutes. 41 minutes, I just can't get over that. That's mint. This is my brick now. My brick now! You know, so yeah. 1 hour, 41 minutes of Ice Cube, Ice-T, Bill Paxton, and Death. He's just going to be known as Death because I'm going to never get his name right. He's just Death. It's actually, he was credited in Bordello of Blood. Yeah, cheap plug there, Bordello of Blood. It's got an old school fast forward reviews. But yeah, okay.
I don't want to do this. Tagline for the movie: they came to the place at the wrong time. They came to the wrong place at the wrong time. There's fucking werewolves in these woods. That's all I'm doing. They came to the wrong place. Where's my baseball bat? Fuck it, I'm out of here.
Fun fact about this movie, it was originally called Looters. Look, there's a looter right there trying to get in this place. Yeah, it was called Looters, but they had to change it because of the LA riots. So they went for Trespass. Years later, there's a film called Trespass, starring Nicolas Cage, made directly for YouTube. Yeah, you know, I do my research. And I think there's one, I Shall Not Trespass, Loot, starring Michael Fassbender, but you know, there we go. It's a bit of the video. There goes the script. And now it's just, uh-oh, what's next? So here's a little bit about the movie. When two firemen rescue a man from a burning building who doesn't want to come out, he's like, nah, I'm staying here, don't worry about me, but have this. He gives them a map and they're like, ooh, I should have had a map. Where's the script gone? Here, have this. There we go. And they're like, what's this about? And I'm like, oh, it's treasure map. Now I'm just going to put this out in there. The two white guys of the movie basically go, ooh, let's get in the car, let's get a shovel, let's get a metal detector, and let's go on a massive trek to find this location. When they eventually find the location, they get in there and they set up shop and they're like, right, we're going to find this gold and it's going to be ours. Now it just so happens that a hobo lives in there, so they're like, hey you're not going anywhere. And they tape him up and duct tape his mouth. They literally go, whoop, whoop. It's been stuck in my face all day. But yeah, some duct tape, I ripped my coat off. But yeah, and they're like, right, yeah, we've got you be quiet, we're looking for this gold. Things take a dodgy turn when, hello over there, hiya, you know, a gang are making like home movies and one of them captures something on camera that is like quite okay, that's going to be a plot twist. So this gang arranged a meeting at the same building. So they're like, we seen you do something dodgy on camera, we want a word with you. Yeah, they're going to blow his fucking head off. Now as they set up the meeting and the guys look for the gold in the building, the two cross paths when the gang kills the guy they came to meet. It's pretty much Bill Paxton's fault. He's just like, and next thing you know, they end up stuck in a room. You can't get in there, but Britt took some amazing pictures, so I'll quickly talk and you can actually see in there, and I'll do a cheap plug to my brand new Branches episode 0. No, 0 Branches 0. And it's going to be something to do with Branches and 0. I did a movie in there 5 years ago, and then I did a music video in there about 10 years ago, and now it's all boarded up, so I can't go in. So I walked all the way down the woods today, and I can't even go in, but Britt stuck her head through the fucking hole down there and got some really good pictures. Hello again. So yeah, they get stuck in the building, the gang's outside, and guess what? They're not coming out, and they're gonna have to wait outside. So it's like, again, it's white and black, you know, it's just obvious there's no women in this movie. It's like, come out, no, you're gonna get shot. And that's pretty much the premise of the movie, as well as trying to find the gold, of course. So yeah. So here's what I think about the movie. I love this movie, I really do. I first seen this back in New Zealand, back in the days of Motueka video shops, and like it was just something, like Ice Cube was really popular at the time, Anaconda had just come out, and like everyone in school was back into like War and Peace and, you know, Ice Cube music, and I'm still a massive fan of Ice Cube today. And this is when I first seen Trespass, and when I came back to Britain, could I find it anywhere? Trespass has always been that hard to get a hold of. When I did the podcast for it a couple of years ago, I was like, this needs to come out on Blu-ray, and you never guess what. 101 Films brought it out, black box edition. Buy this, it's absolutely awesome. So it's available, finally, in England. Should have kept the red. Damn it, I've just dropped the soundtrack. Yep, off that rant. There you go. 30 years, nice and safe, covered in snow. Well done, Stephen, well done. But yeah, again, in the market at the time, the rise of hip-hop, the golden era they talk about, Ice Cube and Ice-T doing a song called Trespass. Again, it was going to be called Looters, wasn't it? So yeah, it's a say, that survived. I've loved it, I've always loved this movie. Just for the people, it's very unorthodox. The cast, Walter Hill, wasn't a fan of Ice Cube or Ice-T's music. He had seen them in New Jack City and Boys in the Hood and went, these guys are awesome. Bill Paxton had been tied to a few movies, and then William, like Death, it was just like, you know, would this film have been a bit bigger if they had cast at least one of the actors as starring role? But that was the time. Like, Death was Death. In Bill and Ted, he was also the bad guy, the main bad guy in Die Hard 2. Along with Bill Paxton, he was in Aliens and Predator, two of the biggest franchises of the late 80s into the early 90s. Now there's a few interesting choices with the film, and I'm talking about the handed camera. This is well before the days of vlogging, when the gangsters were like, we've got a video camera, and they're like really going for it, you know, like, this is fucking us, we're gang. Who are you going to tell that to? You guys are going to post a VHS to the whole neighbourhood. But that was it. There was no way to do it. They were just doing it because they liked doing it and showcasing that. Who could want it better? And that was the hood mentality. Ice-T rocks it, you know what I mean? He's just like, he's on there. And Ice Cube is like the henchman, but again, they're both like, these guys are going to fucking kill you. If they can't get in there, you're fucking dead. And it's a slow burner of a movie, do you know what I mean? But again, it deals with a lot more going on. I mean, the downfall of Death and Bill Paxton's characters, how they're friends, but then, you know what I mean, limits and reaches are breached, and you see that. But as a film, as well as a kid, when I seen it, I was like, he's in Die Hard, he's in Bill and Ted, he's like Tommy Tiny Lister. There's so many people in this. You'll go, ah. Again, a great soundtrack, an awesome movie, you know what I mean? And for One-on-One to release it as well, again, you're just like, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to do? And even at the time, you know, like, they didn't really have much faith in this movie. It got dumped out on Boxing Day after the LA riots. Were like, do I really want to be putting this out there? It's white versus black in the movie. Like the LA riots had happened, so let's call it Trespass. And it was just like, right, where we're going to go for this? And I seen it and I was like, this is just a fucking mint movie. It doesn't matter what colour people are. This is like the characterizations of like, it's just mint. They then even reshot the bits of the ending, so I'm not spoiling it if you haven't seen it, of one of the actors who dies but then doesn't die. Because they were going, right, we could have a sequel here. At least that's what they thought before the riots happened anyway. But again, so much publicity through the hip-hop generation of the rise of the gangster rap as well. And anyone's a fan of Ice Cube and Ice-T, it's amazing. Now, how many out of 5 do I give this? I don't do VHSs anymore. I don't even bother putting them on the screen anymore. Nah, done of the days of over there and that. 4 out of 5. I just think it could, like, to me personally, I would have kept Bill Paxton. I would have replaced Death in the movie. Sorry, William. Bigger star, but it's a great film. You know, it's not a 5-star movie, but again, it's just amazing. Again, it's from the director of Warriors. Look how fucking cultful, phenomenal Warriors is. Deadwood is an amazing TV show. The guy produced Alien, like not Aliens, but Alien. Do you know what I mean? Again, it's just a well fucking made movie for the time it was made. Right. This has been absolutely batshit crazy. This has been the Fast Forward review for Trespass. Make sure you check it out. It is available in the UK on 101 Black Label. It's a lovely edition. Check it out. Thanks for watching. See you in the outtakes. Hello on the outtakes for hopefully Trespass. We're going to go for this as Trespass outtakes. Back at the home. DIY going on there, walls getting fixed, taking advantage of. That's the only time the wall's probably going to look like that. Right, okay, so this came this morning and I'm pretty shocked for what it is, because this is the first part of 3 entries of unboxings in the end for the Fast Forward reviews. And basically, I pretty much just sat in the house and went, oh look, eBay, dangerous, got money on there. But I'm waiting on Ferriby's Trouble Gum, and I've been waiting for that for a while. But I don't think this is Ferriby, but I think this is actually, dun, 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 it's a mystery. It is, it's Trespass. Wow, wow, like literally super fast seller, well packaged. I mean, it's a proper seller, isn't it? There we go, Trespass, the original soundtrack on vinyl. I thought about it the other day, and someone was selling one for £46, but this one was like sitting there really cheap. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what the other 2 elements are for this. So it looks in really good condition actually. I'm so hanging, sorry. It's an original vinyl. It's pretty cool, bit of an accent in there, but yeah. So we'll be back. For the other 2 items. This is the last item I ordered, so I'm proper shocked that that's even came this quickly. So yeah, see you in the next part of the video when I'm probably more sober. So this is what I think about the movie. I absolutely love this movie. I've got the posters in the house, as you've probably seen.
Welcome to episode 4. Is it 4? It is 4 of season 4. And this is the Fast Forward review for Trespass.
Oh, now you've seen. Oh, here comes a dog walker.
Well, hello in the second outtake for the Trespass review. The Fast Forward reviews. Now, I'm a bit weird about this. Weird. Just unplanned, not jumping around. The first thing I ordered, days before I ordered the second and the third, has not turned up. The second item I ordered has, which is mental to think about it. The vinyl just like poof, it was here. I was just like, what the hell? I was really shocked about the vinyl, and here is, what's this? Can you guess what it is? Now, you've already seen the soundtrack in the snow, haven't you? So you're thinking, what's this going to be? Is it a VCD? Is it? Well packaged. Dun dun dun. It is not. It is, in fact, Hopefully it is. I'm gonna have a peek inside actually. I wouldn't say it is. Yeah, it is, yeah. It is the score to Trespass. That's such a delay there. I was like, if I ordered the right things. Yeah, Bill Paxton in there. So obviously away from its counterparts. Obviously you've just got the eye peeking through it. So that's Artie Evans, I think. Obviously he plays the homeless man peeking through. And he's just reversed on the back. And then inside, do you know what I mean? It's got Trespass. It's got a big explosion. So obviously it hasn't got any likenesses of... And as you see behind is Bill Paxton, Def, Ice-T, or Ice Cube. But it's a score, and I quite like the score. Now I know when you listen to the commentary that they actually threw out the entire score. So again, it's just something else. I love scores. It's a shame this isn't available on vinyl. But this was only a couple of quid delivered. So I was not going to have that. And it's awesome to have that in the collection with the two together. So we're waiting on the third item. I was hoping that today like they would all come and I can wrap this video up, because obviously now, as much as I get to the edit and like this is me, I'll be like, there's one more item to come, so I'll see you in the next bit.
That's actually the Hillam sledging down the end of Ski Patrol. Fast forward views right from the top. That wasn't me snorting, somewhere else in the background. There's a car coming. But yeah, random. It's a cube! Cube snowball. Bam! That's an outtake for you. Should have done a fast forward review for a whiteout today. It's been that cold. Hey! Kate Beckinsale running around trying to solve a crime. Has her fingers cut off. You know what I mean? It's been a murder. Good film that. Haven't seen it? Check it out. That's just a random take.
Did you realise that obviously there's nothing on the wall at the moment? Because it's just been painted. Give it a second coat this afternoon. Everything's on the floor, so you know. Killing the time, killing the bottom. It's better than fuck all. See you in the next bit.
Just on cue, it's ready to snow. It's starting to snow on us. So we get the script out. Oh, a good start to the script. Hang on, I need my second camera guy. I need someone to help film.
There's an outtake here. The Trespass poster you've not seen, but it's there. Don't trespass! Hello, and welcome to the very end of the Trespass for review rant random as I come closer to the camera. Walls painted. I want to think off the top of my head if there was some video footage in New Zealand filmed. I'm sure there was, because I remember seeing Trespass in New Zealand as a kid, and to physically hold the VHS again, I was like, and I remember when I went to do the podcast of Trespass a couple of years ago, and I was like, where's my DVD? So someone, he's probably called David Pearson, lent my DVD, and I never got it back, and you can't really see it anywhere at the moment. Trespass has had so many different covers, from its original quad poster, or the red poster I've got in there, to what 101 brought out, to its DVD. It's always had, except for the red poster one about, it always had the guys cordoned off. But it was very interesting to get the score. I haven't had a listen to that yet. And this was the first thing. And this happened to be, when I searched Big Box VHS, one of the top 5 on the page. So again, are they listening to you? I think they are. So this, I've always wanted this. Always. Never had it physically in my hand. It's a Universal. It's been bubble wrapped. It's going to go on my nice display. It is the big box edition of Trespass, and it just made some noise. So yeah, awesome front cover that. You know, obviously the DVD's got yellow across the top. The Blu-ray's just got these on black and white and yellow. But that is just like, you see that the shot, bang. And that's what I seen as a kid back in New Zealand. I think there was some video footage of me holding this in video, not Video Village, Arrow Video. That's Arrow without a W. Amazing shop. If you're ever in Wellington in New Zealand, check out Arrow Video. It's like a museum, and they had Trespass in there. And like they normally say, like, if they don't have it on Blu-ray, they'll still have the DVD. If they don't have the DVD, they still have it on VHS. And like, I was like, right, okay. Where's Trespass, fuck off. Because there's still a Trespass and VHS, and obviously the Blu-ray was all long out. I loved that, and like it's something I wanted to bring back, but as I said, they're stuck by the guns, and that's why they're an amazing shop to go into, because they've got it. They were awesome enough to let us in the attic. Cheap plug, check out IT Adora. My phone is going fucking crazy in the background. I do apologise for that. And there was another film, well, it won't be, it might be, it could be. Obviously, this was the red herring the other day. Frankenstein. These are two films I had in my hand in New Zealand. I was going, I would love to have these one day, and a year later I have them in my hand. That's Frankenstein. Might have a review, might not. Scared the shit out of me as a kid. The nostalgia was sort of there, but yeah, Trespass is an amazing movie. Even on the back there, Ice Cube, Ice-T, the guys around the corner as well, staring there, proper emotional shots as well, Universal. Again, just absolutely amazing movie, and I don't think it's a flip cover. It's not. But for now, this has been an epic fast forward reviews, obviously tied on to the unboxing series as well. But I love the movie, can't recommend it enough. Available on Blu-ray in the UK. Awesome soundtrack, it's got a score, a lot of history on it as well. Brilliant commentaries by the guys who collaborated on the one-on-one release. Definitely worth in your Blu-ray collection. For now, I've been Steve Monkey Mason. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.